So would you agree that like as an average black guy, no special skills in anything, no status, no money, you're not especially good looking. You're just like an average black motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
So are you just pretty much fucked in the dating game? Would you say you're pretty much just fucked?
No.
Because if you look around and you look at the white guys, you look at your like white average counterparts, they can be below average looking. They don't have to have a job or anything. And I see these guys like in public with girls like all the time. So it just seems like if you're black or if you're ethnic in general, if you're the minority race group, it's going to be hard for you to get a girl, seemingly impossible.
I'll be honest with you. In the current climate, you may end up with a girl that's just flat average. You see, this is the thing, yeah? The problem is, a lot of guys are looking at Instagram. We're looking at girls on Instagram, bruv. And we want girls that look like Instagram models. But the fact of the matter is, not everybody can get. And I'm not even saying them girls are the best girls to get. I'm not even saying they're prestige or anything. I'm just saying that a lot of us have this archetype of a chick that we want. But the reality is, can you actually get that girl, bruv? Is that girl actually on an even level with you? Because that's the thing. A lot of times, whether you're an average guy or above average or whatever, yeah, whatever guy you are, a lot of times you be looking at a chick thinking, oh, I want to get with her, and you're ignoring the chick that's looking at you.
I got realistic standards, bro. Like, I'm not looking for no fucking, bad bitch or anything like that. Like, I'm realistic. I'm not.
So you're talking about yourself, yeah? So for you personally,
Yeah,
you're an average. You're average in every aspect, yeah. And you're asking me, are you fucked because you're a black guy and you're average? I think you could still get girl. I think you could get a girl, but it may not be the girl that you necessarily think, oh, that's the one I want. I'll just be real with you.
Yeah, I'm not looking for like no bad bitches or anything like that. Like, I'm realistic. Just average or like below average. Hell, even ugly, it doesn't matter. As long as they're not
you
fat.
can do
Like,
that,
yeah, I prefer like thick girls.
I think, yeah, it depends on your location as well. Where do you live in a mixed environment? Do you live in a black or mixed environment?
It's country, but it's still diverse out here, though.
I think you could get a girl. I think you could get a girl. Yeah. You got to put yourself out there, though. And I think you need to be prepared to face rejection, bruv. At the end of the day, the honest truth about it, bro, like, you should be trying to make yourself not average.
Right.
Because if you're just sitting down thinking, okay, I'm average, what can I get as an average guy? Bro, you shouldn't be thinking like that. You should be thinking, what can I do to make my life better than average? I don't want to be fucking average.
Care about being like, rich and shit.
I'm not saying you gotta be rich.
Money.
Listen to me, bro. You need to stop talking and listen, bruv. Yeah? I'm not telling you need to be Floyd Mayweather. I'm just saying you need to raise your levels, bro. Be the best version of yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you're telling me I'm average this, I'm average that, I'm average this, I'm average across the board, you probably can work a little bit harder to make yourself a bit above average. The better question would be, what do you think I could do to raise my game?
What's your definition of game?
Raise my game. I'm not talking about game as in one-liners and pickup lines. I'm talking as in life.
Okay.
Raise your game in life.
You know what looks maxing is? Like, you're familiar with that term and all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so right now I'm like, you know what mewing is? Like, holding your tongue in the correct position in your mouth?
Bro, I don't know about all that weird shit. Listen, I'll tell you what I know about.
No, it's not.
No, listen. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes you guys, you get so stuck in... Some of these YouTubers you lot watch are fucking your lives up, bruv. I'm just being fucking honest. A lot of these depression, I'm ugly, I'm doomed, oh, it's over. If you listen to that shit, it is over for you, bruv. You're looking at things too scientifically. At the end of the day, you're dealt the cards you're dealt, bruv. Make the most of it, bruv. That's it.
All right.
Bro, I was a fat kid that got bullied, bro, for a long time when I was younger, bro. I had to get out of it. I could have chose to be like, I'm fat and I'm ugly and I'm never gonna get a girlfriend. Bro, I wouldn't be here talking, would I? See, a lot of you lot need to understand. Let me ask you this, how old are you?
23 right now.
23, bruv. You should have grown out of this by now, bruv. Guess what? You're 23. Some people didn't make it to 23. Some people are dead. They didn't make it to 23, bruv. And you mean to tell me that all you can think about is looks maxing and holding your tongue in a certain position in your mouth, bruv. What are you talking about? Bruv.
No, I just want to know, what do you think is most important? Like, if you were to say, if you want to go and try and attract someone, right? What would you say you should work on first?
Work on yourself. Don't think about girls. Work on yourself. And I'm not here to sell pipe dreams or sell dreams like, oh yeah, just be confident, bro. And it was just, no, right. I'm not one of those guys, bruv. Yeah? And I do think looks matter. Trust me. I talk about power. There's four or maybe 5 quadrants of my power concept. First, financial. If you're telling me you're average financially, bruv, yeah, you've got work to do, bruv. Maybe you should stop watching BLACKPILL channels or all this looks maxing bullshit. Maybe you need to be working overtime, bruv. No, I'm being deadly serious, bro. Maybe you need to be working overtime. Maybe you need to be thinking of, how can I create an online business instead of watching YouTube videos all day? How can I create an online business? How can I learn to dropship? How can I learn how to do trading futures or trading currency pairs? Maybe I should focus on that instead of thinking about looks maxing, bruv. For that quadrant
right now that I'm working on to make money in, but it's gonna take some time. But that's facts, though. I agree with that one.
Alright, cool. The second one, physical power. See, this is the one that you black people will love to hear. Physical power, bruv. How the do you look? Because guess what? When I was fat, I wasn't at my best. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you have to put the best product out there. Everybody's not the same. Some people are better looking than you, and you're better looking than some other people. Yeah, but you have to play the cards you was dealt. That is point blank, period. That's all you can do. There's no point crying about it, bro. You're a fucking big man, bruv. You're not a fucking kid. So, man up. Forget about everything else. Forget about what girls don't like you and, oh, this girl on the internet said, I only want a guy that's 6 foot tall and handsome. Who gives a fuck what she thinks? She wasn't going to date you anyway. So what's the point even focusing on her? Do you think I care about girls that don't like me, bruv? This is what I tell everybody, bruv. If a girl don't like me, if I approach a girl and she rejects me, she's an op. She don't exist anymore, bruv. So all you need to do is maximize yourself. If you're skinny, you need to put on some weight so you look more average build or even a little bit more athletic.
I've already gym max. I've already hit the gym and all that.
Okay, gym max, whatever. Gym max, whatever. Bro, make sure your hair is neat. Make sure you dress according to your frame, according to your environment, bruv. Do you get what I'm saying? Hair, gym, clothes, everything.
I got them all down.
Then you shouldn't. Well, then you're not the average version of yourself, because the average version will just be average. It sounds like if you've gym maxed, how are you gonna be average?
I mean,
you see,
it's
your mind.
You know,
go on.
Improving the face, because that's more important than having muscles and all that stuff.
Yeah, but the face is your face. There's nothing, unless you're gonna go and get plastic surgery, which is risky, which it can go wrong, because there's a show called Botched, where people go and get plastic surgery and it fucks up. So I would stay away from that. But again, some people would say, oh, that's easy for you to say. Yeah, fair enough. But my thing is this: you are what you are. The face you got is the face you got. Work with it, bruv. This is the third quadrant, or the third sector of my power concept. Your mind, bruv. Mental power. Somebody who is sitting down worried about how they need to look max and my face is not all that and, oh, I'm average. Your mental power is low. And guess what? I used to be like that, bruv. You're talking to someone that was addicted to smoking and addicted to street life. I had no ambition, no goals, no drive, no direction, not really no positive male role models in my life. I understand where you're going, but this is the thing. I understand the other side of it, bro, of getting out of that. And it's not an easy thing, but you need to develop your mind, bruv. It's said many times, whatever you believe you are that thing, bruv. If you think you can't do something, yeah, you can't do it. Surprise! I'm talking about actually really have it in your brain that there's nothing stopping me getting what I fucking want in this life, bruv. And guess what? Every fucking second that I'm breathing, I've got another opportunity, because guess what? Somebody just like me died that same second, bruv. And they can't do what I'm doing because I'm still here and I'm still breathing, blood. It don't stop until you go in the ground. And the reason why I talk very harsh and blunt like this is because I've lost people in my life. So at the end of the day, it is your duty to your fucking self to make the most of all your fucking time and push yourself to the fucking limit in every aspect of your life. I don't give a fuck how much rejection you face. I don't give a fuck how many girls say no to you. I don't give a fuck how tired you are at your job or how sleepy you are at your job. You fucking keep pushing, bruv.
That's the only way to be successful in this.
That's
the
it.
only thing you can fucking do is to keep going. That is facts. It is facts.
That is
it's
the
just
game.
a harsh reality, but
bro. That is the game, bruv.
Of course.
Fix yourself. That's why when you said, how do I get these girls? Fix yourself. Mental power. Then the fourth one, social power. To me, speaking to you, you seem like you've got social skills. You don't have no problem speaking. Now go and exercise that skill, bruv. Go and exercise it, bro.
I mean, we could go back and forth on that because I've put myself out there and done all that. You know, it just hasn't led to anything.
You haven't approached every single girl in the world, so that's that.
Of course, yeah, that's true.
I'm sorry, that's just the way the game goes, bruv. It's a numbers game to a certain degree, bruv. Yeah, maybe you're going for the wrong type
Depending
of
on your
girls.
attraction
Listen, yeah, and maybe you might be in the wrong location. Maybe you're going for the wrong type of girls. There's a lots of variables in this, and a lot of times these like black pill type people, they try to make it so black and white. It's not. There's variables, bro. Guess what? In my environment where I am, where I have still a lot of chicks, yeah. In this environment I'm at, most of these women are not black. Most of these women don't like black guys. Now, being in an environment like this, that would start to make me believe as a black guy that, raw, I must be ugly.
Right.
And I've talked about this with other black guys that live here. Living in a place like this, it'll start to make you think you're ugly, bruv. Guess what? When I go to other environments where, you know, there's more people like me, guess what? I seem to have a different reception, bruv. You see, there's more variables to this thing than just black and white. I'm average, or I'm ugly, or I'm this and that, bro. Like, you gotta maximize what you got. That is my God's honest advice to you, my bro. Like, serious thing, bro. Like, because there's a lot of guys, and the thing is, there's a lot of guys that talk like you and talk worse than you. And it's like, it's not that deep, bro. Because I've seen guys that are, I know guys that are ugly that get girls. I know guys that are broke that get girls.
I don't see any dudes like that who are, you know, unattractive with girls unless they're white.
Well, then maybe it's your environment, bruv. Maybe you just need to not be average, bruv. Because you said that when you called up, the first thing you said is you're average. So maybe there's stuff you need to do to elevate yourself. And it's not so that you can get a bitch. It is so that you can live a better quality life. Because that will bring higher self-esteem, bruv.
That is true. I am focusing on trying to money max and all that stuff as well, you know. I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. Like, some of these guys don't do shit. I am working on myself, but
yeah, no, and that's all I ask. Bro. That's all I ask you to do, bro. Just do everything you can in your power, bro. Bro, I was jacking off all the time, bro. Busting nuts all over myself all the time, bro. And I'm not even gonna lie, I was still getting girls every now and again because I had a little bit of fake confidence or whatever, and like I was around very extrovert people, yeah. But really deep down, I was not right in myself.
Got you. Well, I don't want to hold up the rest of your callers, but that's pretty much all I had to say. But I
awesome
appreciate your time, bro.
Awesome.